Hey everybody, it's Carl. Welcome back to the bathroom. It's Monday evening. It means it's time for a Monday night shave. Got to get ready for work tomorrow. And yeah, so 3 or 4 days growth. I don't remember the last time I shaved, to be honest with you. So we're going to get it knocked off and get ready for the days ahead. What we're going to be using today, we'll be using the Equinox SS Shavette with a second use shark. I think those are stainless. And as always, the Arko men's Extreme Performance. Has anybody had this happen to their Arcos? The piece that screws the cap on, broke off or came out of the top. So now the top doesn't go on. That happened to me. Very annoying. And shave bowl and Wet Shave Club Boar brush. Let's get to lather. So hope everybody's doing well. I've been doing okay. Just been kind of busy and kind of lazy when it comes to making YouTube content. I haven't made any shaving videos, hot sauce videos, or fish and tackle box review stuffs in a while. I actually sat down this afternoon to try and make a tackle box review or a unboxing of the mystery tackle box that I got in the mail back in December. And I shot the video and it was 3 minutes long. I guess when you don't have a lot to talk about, doing an unboxing doesn't take very long. So I think what I'll do is I actually have all of the boxes from December to now. I just got a new one in today. That's what reminded me that I needed to make a video, or that I should be making a video. I haven't opened any of them, so I may just do one big large unboxing and just do one long video that way, or a series of unboxings I should say. We shall see. And I know, like I said, I'm way behind on all my content. I've been busy and lazy, but things are getting back to normal after the ice storm. So I think I mentioned in the last shave video I did. Got water back after about a week. From Monday to Saturday, I was without water. Electricity came back full time that weekend. And the apartment complex finally came around and fixed my heater early last week. I didn't get all, wasn't too terribly worried about it because once the cold snap left, we've been very warm. Lows in the 30s, 40s overnight, and then highs in the afternoons, 50s, 60s, 70s. So haven't really needed the heater, and they had a lot going on dealing with the burst pipes and all the broken trees and stuff. So I wasn't in too big of a hurry to get that stuff done, or to bug them about it, I should say. Other than that, life is pretty normal. Work has been busy. We started back with the health department, and in addition to our other COVID duties, we have started a mobile vaccine team. So we're working with the health department to provide vaccines to folks who can't get out of their house or some of the outlying parts of the county. We're taking the vaccines and doing small vaccine clinics in the outlying areas. It's been pretty cool. I've enjoyed it. It's kept us busy. Don't know how much longer that will last, but we shall see. I'll tell you what, the people who we've been out to visit and have vaccinated, either in their homes or in these remote sites, are more than grateful. So that in and of itself makes the long days standing around waiting for allergic reactions worth it. So that's kind of what our role, or my role, has been. The local health department has decided to provide us with nurses to come out with us while we are all certified and credentialed paramedics who are able to give intramuscular injections with the chain of custody and the vaccines and the cold storage needs. The local health department, like I said, thought it would be better to send a team of nurses with us, and they do all of the actual vaccinating and paperwork and charting. And all my team does is monitor people after they've had their vaccine to make sure they don't have any reactions. So honestly, it's kind of boring. It's a lot of standing around, a lot of writing on laminated pieces of paper with cardboard, either 15 or 30 minutes, depending on the person's allergic reaction history. And after 30 minutes, 15 or 30 minutes, depending, if they're feeling good at the end, we send them on their way, and we'll see them again in a month because we're using one of the 2-dose vaccines. But we are scheduled to get some of the shipments of the 1-dose vaccines, which was kind of cool, and it will make things very easy because you don't have to go back to someone's house or set up another remote clinic in 30 days, or 28 days. So that's been really cool. I'm very excited about that, and I think eventually the plan is to break off into smaller groups, like 1 nurse, 1 paramedic, and move from house to house for those folks who are not able to get out of their house. Which we've already done like 1 or 2 of those, which are really nice too. So grateful, those folks. So other than that, man, just been kind of living life, you know, enjoying my time off when I can, spending it with my beautiful lady. We had a great weekend this past weekend. We went for a little hike, a couple miles out in one of the state parks, or not one of the state parks, but one of the local parks. We tried to go to the state park, but who would have thought that the state park, big open outdoor area, would have COVID restrictions and be operating at reduced capacity. Ridiculous. It's outside. The chances of getting COVID are pretty low. But there are rules, so we found a local park. Had a nice little hiking trail. Put in about 2 miles. It was nice. And then we went to the little nearby town and hit up a winery. Sampled some delicious wines. Had a nice dinner at a little local brew pub and came home. It was good. It was a very nice, very relaxing, enjoyable day trip / weekend adventure. So very, very excited that we got a chance to do that, to get away together and do that. Sometimes it seems like we don't get a lot of opportunity between our jobs and our real lives to do stuff like that. So it was very nice to do that. Also very nice was that first pass. No nicks or cuts or weepers that I can notice. I did have a little catch right here as I was shaving, but no blood. So I don't know if I've got like a little pimple or a little ingrown hair or something that was kind of caught the edge of the razor. Felt unusual. But like I said, no blood, so I'm not going to complain. Today was a day off. I tried to take a chance to rest. I didn't do any meal prep because I expected to be very busy at the vaccine sites. So next week we're scheduled to go to one of the big stationary sites in the county to provide medical oversight, which is basically just watching folks for allergic reactions and to help out vaccinating if necessary, if some of the nurses need a break or whatever. They've been vaccinating 5 days a week for about 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours a day. I don't know exactly how many hours. Maybe not 12, maybe more like 10. They've been out there 5 days a week doing that. I think they're doing close to 1,000 doses a day. 700, 800, somewhere around there. Which is great. I heard an interesting statistic on the news, and it kind of made me proud that our little team is a part of it, but we have been averaging, or last week we hit an average of 1,000 doses a week here in the state of Texas. And like I said, our little small 3-man team has been doing our part, and it's awesome to be part of such a big effort. So yeah, that's been very cool to think that we were part of that big number. And I know, I mean, the vaccine and the whole thing is controversial, and you know, I have friends who don't want to take it and, you know, don't feel quite the same way I do or aren't quite as proud about what we're doing, and that's okay. They can feel that way. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I had a friend who I posted on Facebook about it, and he was like, I ain't putting that stuff in my body. Of course, he didn't use the word stuff. And, you know, I think he was surprised when I said, that's okay. Because I honestly feel it is. It's everybody's choice. Let me stop this text notifications from going off. I mean, it's everybody's choice to make that, everybody's choice to make, whether they want it or don't want it. And I believe, you know, we should all have that freedom. That's just like my great state has been under a lot of scrutiny lately because our governor has decided to allow businesses to open up completely. Sorry. Has decided to allow businesses to open completely. And to lift mask mandates, which I personally don't believe that lifting the mask mandates is a wise idea, but people need to make a living. A lot of businesses have been so adversely affected by the restrictions and the lockdowns. So, like I said, I have mixed feelings about it, but ultimately, you still have the option to wear a mask. I mean, I'm going to keep wearing mine because I believe it works and it makes sense and it's not that big of an inconvenience for me. And that's the thing, like, you have the freedom to choose now. You truly do. And if you're not happy about a business that's not going to request and or require that the patrons wear a mask, then don't give that business your money. So, I mean, it's a pretty easy solution. You don't have to go to XYZ store or XYZ restaurant because, you don't have to give them your business. That's the amazing thing about the free market and where we live, is we're free to make those decisions, and the market will work itself out if, places who don't abide by mask mandates, if the majority of the people decide that that's not safe for them, the business will either they'll lose enough money that they'll either change their rules or they'll go out of business, unfortunately. But I've felt this way since the beginning. It should be up to the businesses and the citizens to choose whether or not they want to enforce those rules. And honestly, there's been enough science that has kind of shown that places who've had mask mandates and decreased business still have very similar numbers to those who've had very strict restrictions. So I don't know what the true answer is, but I know choice is a good thing and freedom is a good thing. So, and if that makes me an uneducated hillbilly or a Neanderthal, then so be it. Because I do believe in the science. I do believe in the science of the vaccine. I do believe in the science of the masks. I also believe in the science of economy. And the fact that people can't make a living, their health will decline anyway. Because they can't pay their bills, they can't go to the doctor, they can't buy their medicines, and they can't pay their health insurance. They're depressed and stressed, so I don't know what's better. You know what I mean? But what has been fantastic is the shave. Is it rinsed off? Yes, very nice shave. Oops. Very smooth. Little rough spots in the kind of the common areas. No weepers, no cuts, no nicks. Very little irritation from the alum. So I'd say that's a pretty damn fine shave. And we're going to go ahead and finish that off with a little bit of Afta blue. I found this in my shave cabinet. I forgot I had it. Not a bad kind of classic Barbary manly scent. So it does have a little alcohol sting to it. But since I had a good shave, not much to cry about. All right, everybody, that's it. That's all. Thank you guys and gals so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Thanks for listening to me ramble about a bunch of nonsense. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Hope you have great shaves. No matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family because it is very important. Thanks again for all your support. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, have a great night, and God bless.